Hello again, everyone! This is Game Collector here, and this week I have my third and final part of the Optimus Primal collection, Optimal Optimus Primal, commonly referred to as Optimal Optimus. He is posable, and yeah, this is his beast mode, which, if you don't recognize, don't worry about it. He only appeared in one, maybe two episodes. Wasn't all that common at the time. He does have arm movement. Goes up. Oh, pardon me. Up. Sorry. Just ignore the burping for now, please. Up. Elbow. Can rotate at the elbow. Can rotate at the wrist. Hand can open. And the wrists can turn inward. And can come up there. He also has leg joints, and I will attempt to show them off to you best I can, considering how tight they are. Which I may save for... Yeah, I think I'll save the leg joints for the robot mode, because robot mode just uses the beast mode's legs anyway. So, let's see. His, okay, I'm just going to get this out of the way right now. His electronics are fried. They don't work anymore. I can't get them to work. If I knew how to get them to work, I would probably not even try to get them to work again. But, yeah, even with brand new batteries, he doesn't light up anymore. That does not, however, this little thing here, pull it back, which would cause him to light up. You pull this back, and it makes his missiles shoot the right one first, and no, the left one first, and then the right one. So I'll just take those missiles, put them to the side for now. And this backpack assembly is exactly what it is. It's backpack assembly. For holding his gun. And that's it. Gonna put the gun off to the side for now until I transform him into his ground mode. Yes. Quadruple changer, everyone. Which first requires me to pull this assembly. You know, if the spring actually wants to cooperate. Pull this assembly up. And, again, up. But, you know, he wants to sag backwards for some dumb reason. So, make him lean forwards a bit. Next of all, you pull this up and pull this little cockpit thing, or attempt to pull this little there we go. Pull that down, pull this all the way back, and rotate it around so it's facing like that. Now I can pull the arms open, so I can just tuck his head in and pull this assembly forward. Come on, come on, don't be like this. There we go. And tuck those in like that. Have this wheel assembly facing up. Then you rotate the arms. And something seems a bit different. Oh, there we go. Sort of. Come on. Come on. There we go. And this is probably wrong. I'm sorry. This is like the third take for this. I'm sorry. I know I probably shouldn't tell you how many takes it should go for, but on my very first take, the video decided not to pick up the audio. No, the video decided to pick up the audio with the wrong microphone. I have two microphones, one in my camera and one on my keyboard, which is the one I use for my games. And the second one, the camera decided to just, do a nosedive and decide, I don't want to record anything at all right now. And, well, this is, to be quite honest, the fourth take. And the third take didn't pick up any audio, period. So, this review has kind of been problematic for me, and I kind of do want to just get it out of the way. So, with most of the ground vehicle mode finished, hopefully things will work this time. Because this is my 49th video as well. Now, the wheels don't exactly roll all that well. They do roll, they just don't want to roll when they're in use. And there we are, quadruple changer mode number 1. Or number 2, technically, because the beast mode counts. Ground tank mode. And yes, I am fully aware this little cockpit opens. I don't have anything that can fit in there. And yes, Hasbro was planning on actually making a little figure to go in there. But they did not. Okay, with this mode out of the way, let's move on to mode number 3, which is the jet. Which, in all honesty, is just the beast mode lying on its stomach. With the arms extended. Whoa, careful there, camera. Don't want you doing another nosedive. And you pull the arms out, and turn the wrists down, and of course extend the wings. For the legs, you pull this out to the sides, then fold out the wings. And just do the same over there, and lower the cockpit a little bit more, and there's the jet mode from the front. And diagonal. That's a little bit better. And from the side. Now we can move on to the nice big meaty bits. Oh yeah. And you can attach the gun to the tank or the jet, but it looks really dumb. Seriously, it looks really, really, really dumb. So I'm just going to take that off for right now and put it back off to the side. And then you want to rotate this entire cockpit assembly around. Stand him back up like you would for his beast mode. Only it's not going to be his beast mode, because I'm folding the legs in. And I am also rotating them around, because this entire assembly is something special. But now we go to his chest, or what will be his back. Open it up, pull out the wheel, put in the monkey head, gorilla head technically, ape head? Yeah, ape head. And then you rotate this to its high mode. Yes, the shoulders have two modes, high and low. Low is what you use for the vehicles, and for the beast mode, high is what you use for the robot mode. And there we go. And he's already leaning backwards. And that goes like that. And here's his hand. Okay, Dad. Yep, for that you just have to rotate the thumb. That's it. And then for this to cover up this giant gap, that giant gap here, you just move the entire gun assembly down so it forms this giant flat piece. And this giant chunk of kibble, gone. Now again, this is not my biggest transformer, because again, I do have bigger. Unfortunately, I don't have the biggest. No, I do not have that kind of money to afford Fortress Maximus, but I do have bigger. And these plates right here, I haven't shown them to you yet because they're not really crucial to be shown in any of his other modes except for the robot mode, and that is because, yeah, they pop off like that. Because they really restrict his wrist movement, and now I can really show you some of his moves a little bit better, and also a little bit of bonus. That shoulder piece right there is formed from the wrist armor plates, and if I can get it incorrectly, which you guys may have to stare at the table a bit, and he's already starting to lean backwards. Almost. Ah, there we go. Yeah, these are not his knee joints that are making him sag backwards. That's something else, and I don't know what. And now I just need to do the same thing on the other arm, which you get to stare at his chest while I do it, because this is not fun at all. Oh, that's part of it in. Whatever, I'll just keep it like that. You know what? Stop leaning backwards. Stop being so top-heavy, dude. See, this is kind of why I didn't play with him a lot. He wasn't really all that fun to play with. Because he is really just a display piece when you think about it. Okay, now I can actually show you his legs. They move out, in, forward, and back a bit. He has really tight legs. And now his robot mode head, which you didn't see any of. That's okay, I can raise up the camera and show it to you anyway, because it just folds into his backpack like that. And like so. Now, again, his electronics are fried, so I really can't show you his eyes lighting up and all that jazz. Nor can I show you his guns and the aiming reticule. And because this toy, I'm not sure if this toy was designed before or after the CG model came out for the show, but you can't tuck his guns away. No. There is a titanium version, which lacks the beast mode entirely. Oh, I'm not sure if it was released or canceled, but you could tuck the guns away by folding them backwards. And that's what the gun is for. Kind of pointless, seeing as that he has two that constantly stick out of his chest. Now, as for this, there was a figure plan to go in it. I think I just mentioned that. But Hasbro didn't want people thinking that the robot was piloted by someone else. Yeah. from a line called Transformers, which has been around since 1984, and none of the robots ever had pilots, and they wanted to put a pilot in there, well, save for the headmasters and maybe the power masters, but that was it. They thought that children would think the robot was piloted by someone else. What the hell, Hasbro? Well, oh yeah, you can also put the gun up here, and again, it looks stupid. So you have alternatives to where you want to put the gun. I put it on his hip. Let me adjust the camera so you can actually see me putting it on his hip. The little holes right here can actually fit those. And also, so I don't lose them, maybe I should put the missiles, as I should probably pronounce that right, on the little clips on his hips. Hip clips. Thigh clips. Leg clips. And now he's decided to, you know, go completely into spaghetti mode and fall over. Almost. So now he's leaning forwards. He is not stable at all. I honestly don't like this toy. Well, sure, I loved him when he came out, but after years and how unbalanced and top-heavy he is, I don't like him. But there are toys that I like even less than him that are also bigger than him and are even worse on the top-heavy side. And I'm not going to name names, Omega Prime. And I'm probably never going to review that toy because of the top heaviness. I need to get a backboard to make him stand up straight. That aside, take a good look at his head while I read off his tech spec and bio. Optimus Primal is a wise and compassionate Maximal commander, developed his trademark valor and heroism during his role in the Beast Wars. Exposure to a nebulous entity reconfigured him into the ultimate 4-mode transmetal. Optimal Optimus's reactive smart missile cannons. What? Is that what they're calling these things on his chest? Are functional in all modes of operation. In hypersonic attack mode, he has upgraded Cybertronian Air Guardian jet technology equipped with scramjet modules specialized for unmatched velocity. Okay. In armored ground assault mode, he transgresses all terrain and overcomes all opposition. Battle reactive blast shields supply him with an impenetrable defense, making Optimus Primal the most potent threat ever to face off against Megatron and his Predacons. All of his stats are 10+, which might as well be 11. And that's pretty much it being said. And the other thing is, seeing as how the show had been out that long, he doesn't have the mouth plate anymore. Yay. So, I will see you all again next week with another review and something sort of special, because next week is the Big 50. Later.